everyone for good. Join with us now. We've got Reed Duchess, who is the Recovery Support Services Supervisor over with Blair Drug and Alcohol. And then we've got Judy Rosser, who is the Executive Director. Welcome to the show.
Well, thank you for having us on today. We're excited to talk about the new initiative that we're doing in our community, and so we just appreciate the time that you're going to give us to talk a little bit about it.
Of course. Always welcome. I see your billboards around town. I understand you're talking about a gala, a big event, but tell me about this new initiative.
Okay, so the Gala is the initiative, and what we're working on is a recovery center for our community. When you think about recovery capital in a community where folks are trying to recover from substance use disorder, we try to make sure there's a lot of places where they have supports to be able to continue on their process and journey of recovery. And so a recovery center is what we're missing in our community, and we're starting a fundraising campaign to set up a recovery center here in Blair County. And it's really important because when someone first comes into this journey, they have to lose people, places, and things that were part of their lifestyle. And so what a recovery center does, it gives them that place. It gives them people with lived experience that can support them initially in their recovery, and then as they continue to recover, be part of that giving back to our community. And so that's why it's important. And we, through Rise for Recovery, which Reed will talk a little bit about what Rise for Recovery is, but through Rise for Recovery, we kind of have identified this as a way of starting to bring this to the attention of the community and hope for their support as we walk down this road to develop this recovery center.
Yeah. All right, what do you have to say about Rise for Recovery?
So this is the Rise for Recovery Community Gala. So to contextualize that, Rise for Recovery is a community-based advocacy coalition. Primarily what we seek to do is educate the public about the disease of addiction and how it is treatable, and highlight, I guess, opportunities for pathways to recovery, and do our best to integrate people who are recovering, people with substance use disorder, with other individuals in the community, so that we are all creating a better quality of life for everyone. That's the goal, right? So as Judy mentioned, this is, I guess, an asset that Blair County could really use as a recovery center. And being Rise for Recovery, we have different events throughout the year. And we said, what if we tried for a longer term, more concrete center where people could go and receive services from recovery specialists and have meeting spaces and access to other resources, these kinds of things. So I think it would benefit the community tremendously. Are
we talking like a day center, or is this a place where would really be getting people out of their environment and creating a new living space temporarily?
It would be a day center where people can go in. A lot of times when you talk to people who are in early recovery, there's moments in that day that they just need to talk to somebody. And so this center will actually have people that are certified recovery specialists, people with lived experience that are certified by the state and trained to engage with them and help them just navigate this new lifestyle that they're looking at. So really, it is a day type of program. Maybe evenings. Right now, we could have meetings going on in the evening. Once we develop the center, depending on how big it is, will depend. We could have activities that are going on that are safe for them to be at, that don't have alcohol at them, that don't may have illicit drugs use going on. So really trying to provide that space for them as they walk this journey.
Yeah. I didn't realize, too, like the need for something like this within your facility. What is it now that you're able to provide people, and how did you kind of recognize, all right, we need maybe a little something more to offer?
Well, recovery centers are pretty new, so that's one of the, and even talking about recovery capital, this has been probably about a 12-year process where we've really looked at communities to see what they need, and on a national level and just at a local level, the momentum to really talk about recovery and address stigma has really been growing and rolling along. So really, when we are responsible for a needs assessment, so we look at all the resources, and we have a lot of resources in Blair County. We're blessed with that, from really strong treatment continuum, but then also we have certified recovery specialists at our office that work with them. We have intensive case management services for folks. We have a housing grant that can help with housing. We have family supports, and then of course we really do promote many pathways of recovery. So we have numerous groups going on right now, even at our facility. But we really believe that we need to get somewhere that's centralized, that folks can get to easily. We are on a bus line, but we would be looking probably a centralized location for it that will help support them.
That's wonderful. And too, the gala is a great opportunity for people to give back, come out and show their support.
Absolutely. And that's the one thing I do want to mention. This is a semi-formal, so please dress up a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, it starts at 5 o'clock. We're going to have dinner. We're going to have a DJ. We'll have a silent auction. Just a lot of different things. We'll have speakers there. We want to also thank our platinum support from UPMC Altoona. And then we also have gold supports from Community Care, Behavioral Health Organization, and New Pig. So we want to make sure we have a shout out to them today, just for them coming in alongside us and helping us support this event.
Of course, yes. And we've got details there on your screen if you're interested in attending the gala, coming out and supporting, of course, Blair Drug and Alcohol and their new initiative, what they're trying to do, of course. And yeah, we'll have more details over on our website, WTAJ.com.
Thank you for
so
having
much.
us here
Appreciate
today.
Yeah, thank you.
You know that